slept with Brody. That's what Marty knew. I had sex with my sister's boyfriend.
I slept with Natalie.
I don't understand. Why are you saying this? Is it because I slept with Ford? Are you trying to punish me because Ford is Ryder's father?
How do you know Michelle and James are having sex?
Because I saw them. Okay, not doing it, but after. I saw Michelle leaving his apartment buttoning her shirt. And I saw James standing in the doorway half naked. It was obvious what had just happened.
I can't believe it.
Believe it.
Wow. Talk about terrible timing. When James was free, you weren't, and now you're free.
No, breaking up with Cole, it was still the right thing because Cole had felt so guilty that I was waiting for him. We both need me to move on. I was just hoping that I was going to be able to move on with James.
Don't look so excited.
I'm sorry, I'm just...
Expecting someone else?
Yeah, I was hoping Star would come back.
Oh, so you and Star...
We're never gonna be together. But she's committed to Cole.
Man, that really sucks.
Yeah.
I guess you're just gonna have to find a way to move on.
I wish I knew how.
All right, if this is how Lambview does weddings, I don't want to see a funeral.
Cutter.
Too soon? Sorry. I tend to make jokes in socially awkward situations.
We just feel so bad for your sister and her fiancé.
No, I just never thought my dad could do something like this.
Well, I suppose in his eyes, he was just trying to protect them.
Like he was trying to protect me from you? No, compared to altering Jessica's paternity test, what he did to us was child's play.
No pun intended.
Cutter!
Sorry.
No, don't worry about it.
That just came out. Sorry.
It's all right, don't worry about it. It's been an awkward day for all of us.
Well, hey, why don't we just try and think about the bright side of things?
What bright side?
Nothing worse could happen today, right?
Son, you need to know the truth about Aubrey and Cutter. You won't listen to me, so you'll have to see for yourself. It's all in here on this drive.
I am not saying this to get back at you. The last thing I want to do is hurt you, Jess. That's why I didn't tell you before.
This is true.
I'm so sorry. I would give anything if it wasn't. I wish it had never happened. I wish I didn't have to tell you this, but it's all gonna come out now anyway, so I wanted to tell you first so I could try to make you understand.
How am I supposed to understand? The man that I was going to marry cheated on me with my sister!
So that's what you wanted to tell me about you and Brody.
Marty knew I was going to tell you everything.
Everything? What else is there?
Wait, really? Seriously, this is your big surprise dinner at the Buenos Dias?
Well, I know how much you guys love Carlotta's flan.
It's flan, first of all. Second of all, I also like,
sesame-encrusted tuna, which is what I pre-ordered on my RSVP, and which is what I would be eating right now if you hadn't insisted on boycotting your niece's weddings.
Reception food, really?
Yeah.
You're not missing anything.
Everyone's probably over there right now. Couples are probably enjoying their first dances.
You must look at this right away. Then you'll know everything you need to know about Aubrey.
Oh, I don't know what to do now. Father's been arrested. I'm out looking for Charlie. My sisters haven't come back. So I guess it's safe to say there will be no weddings today.
Do you want to go down to the police station and help your dad?
Help him? No, I can't even look at him. No, and I definitely don't want to hear anything he has to say. You know, why don't we just get out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joey, wait. This is for you.
Hi.
What are you doing?
I was just cleaning up a little.
No, you do not have to do that.
I don't mind.
It was already enough that you were babysitting with Langston. I mean, hope can wear anyone out.
Well, she likes to play. I can relate.
Thanks. I really appreciate that. Sure. I'll be right back. I'm going to go tuck Hope in.
I still can't get over how great you were with Hope.
Well, like I said, I had a little experience with James. Speaking of which, why is Star back? I thought that her and James would, be off celebrating or, getting back together.
Yeah, well, they didn't get together thanks to you.
What are you talking about?
You told James to move on, and your little brother couldn't keep it in his pants long enough to wait for Star.
What kind of jerk am I waiting for something that's never gonna happen?
I know how you feel. Danny and I haven't, done it.
Yeah, it's probably pretty hard to get some alone time with her dad being so overprotective.
No, it's not that. It's just, well, Danny hasn't, she's still a virgin.
Oh, but my little brother isn't? Right.
No, he's not.
Yeah? All right, tell me, when did that happen?
It's a while ago, before we came to Landview.
Okay.
But Danny and I talked about it, and she said she wasn't ready, and I'm okay with that. It's
tough.
Yeah. So that's why I'm here. I thought Ford give me some pointers.
On how to get Danny to have sex with you?
I think Nate and Danny would have liked that wedding.
Wedding schmedding. You heard one set of vows, you heard them all.
Even ours?
It's different.
Why?
Because it was ours. But other people's weddings are snooze fests. Besides, didn't you have enough fun with your stripper?
Stripper?
Yeah. How many of my dollar bills went into that guy's thong?
Okay, first of all, they were my dollar bills, okay? Second of all, I can assure both of you that they were very well spent. Okay?
Maddie? Yeah, what do you got?
Listen to me. What do you guys have planned for tonight, you and Nate? It's Valentine's Day.
I don't know. Just know that we're gonna be together.
You're kidding me. Well, don't go to press until I figure out the headline, all right? Cool, yeah. I owe you chicks an apology.
For what?
Turns out that double wedding was anything but boring.
I need you to understand exactly what happened that night that Brody and I got together.
Yeah, I'm listening. I would never cheat on you, Jessica. This thing with Natalie wasn't an affair. It was a one-time thing when we were together, and I thought I'd lost you forever.
We were not back together yet. It was the night that I wrote you the note to meet me at Rhodey's at midnight if there was still a chance for us. And you didn't show up. And then I saw you with Marty. So I thought that our chance was over. I was leaving Landview for good.
It was the night of the prom. You were still confused. You were chasing after Christian, and I was so desperate to get you back that I pushed you to remember what Mitch had done to you. But it backfired. You were so furious, you told me you never wanted to see me again. I believed you. So I bought a bottle and went back to my room, and I drank a lot.
I got really, really drunk. And I went to Brody's to say goodbye.
Bye.
Yeah. I'm leaving Lambview. For good. And he'd been drinking. I joined him. John's been in my heart so long. I don't know how to get him out.
Jessica was the best thing that's ever happened to me. And I lost her for good.
We were just trying to make the pain stop. And then a kiss just happened.
Something led to another. And when it was over and Natalie and I said goodbye, I thought we'd never see each other again.
We were just lonely. And John, it was one mistake. It was one horrible mistake. It was only one night. It never happened again.
That's not the end of the story, is it?
No. It's not. And then I went to the airport. I was moving on with my life. And then you showed up. And you asked me to stay.
I don't know what the hell we've been doing the last few years. But above all others, you belong with me.
I was blown away. We had a future together. Everything changed.
And then a miracle happened. And you showed up at my door. Jessica, are you okay? You made me the happiest man in the world, Jessica. And I had your back, and nothing else mattered.
That night, prom, when I remembered, that was the night that I had sex with Ford and we conceived the baby.
James is a guy. He's got needs.
Yeah, but you put those needs aside for 3 months.
Hardest 3 months I've ever done in my life. But I will have a talk with James. I will tell him that Star and Cole are over and blah, blah.
No. You can't tell James. I've confused him enough.
Star, how is telling him the truth going to confuse him?
Because I don't want him feeling guilty or responsible for my decision, okay? He did what he had to do. He moved on with Michelle, and I'm fine with it. So please do not say anything.
So you really don't think that James should know how you feel? Or?
Promise me. Okay, I don't know if I could live with myself if I thought that I'd wreck James's chance of being happy with someone else.
Uh-huh. And how do you feel about this?
You know what? That is between Star and James, okay? It is not our place to get involved. So if that's what Star wants, we just have to respect that.
Okay.
All right, so you won't say anything?
I won't, but I don't really understand why, but I'll respect it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And now, I have a big date to get ready for, so I will see you.
Oh, wait, don't forget your hot dog
Yes,
suit.
I am looking forward to our date with relish.
You did not just say that.
Oh, I did. Why?
Just get out of here. Don't you want to catch up with him? Oh, you're funny too. But don't change the subject. What subject?
Star, I am your best friend, and you know that I will support you no matter what. But I actually agree with Ford.
Lang?
I'm sorry, but I think that you should tell James everything about Cole, even if he did sleep with Michelle.
Don't you understand that that would not be fair to him? Okay, this is just the best way.
You are such a liar.
What's on this?
Watch it. See for yourself.
What is this, Kelly? Fine, I'll take it home and watch it there.
You know, I've got a better idea. I've got a laptop in my car. I'll go get it.
You know, that's a good idea. We can all watch it together.
What happened at the wedding?
Well, what didn't? Apparently my friend Vimmel caused quite a stir.
Who's Vimmel?
It doesn't make any difference, but the point is that my friend Vimmel apparently stood up at the church and claimed he had proof that Clint Buchanan messed with a bunch of paternity tests and that Charlie Banks isn't Rex Balson's father. Clint is.
What?
And that's not all. Vimmel also said he had proof that Brody Lovett isn't the father of Jessica's baby. Robert Ford is.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's a tough break.
Jessica is your niece. You do know that, right?
Yeah, I guess I feel bad for her, but I'm not gonna stop the presses or
Whoa,
anything.
wait, Robert Ford, Nate's brother?
Poor Brody.
You're right. The night you and Ford conceived Ryder, that was the night I was with Natalie.
How does Marty fit into all this?
She blames me for Cole's arrest, and she blames me for losing you, and she wanted to pay me back. So she just kept digging and digging until she finally found something, because she saw me and Brody talking several times, and then she had confidential information because of Brody's therapy session with her. She put it together.
Marty also said there was something he didn't know about the baby. Natalie's son, she said.
Natalie and I found out that we were pregnant on the same day. Our due dates were the same day. We might even have conceived on the same day.
What do I need to know about Liam?
This is a church, you know. I'm sure the priest doesn't want us all just sitting around watching videos.
There aren't any services tonight. There's supposed to be a wedding. Since it looks like that's not happening, I'm sure they won't mind.
My battery's kind of low. That should be enough. And there's a table out in the hall.
What are you thinking? What if that's the footage from the hidden camera in my room?
Don't worry about it.
Cutter, what are you doing? We confessed to everything. Trying to clean Joey out, our relationship.
You guys coming?
Yeah, I'll be right there, babe.
Everybody ready?
I'm not trying to convince Danny to do something she doesn't want to do.
So Bobby's advice comes into the equation where?
Well, I thought that if Danny does want to do it, but she's just nervous or something, he could tell me what to do. So she isn't. From what I hear, Ford's got a serious track record with the ladies.
Ooh, yeah, he does. Hey, Nathaniel. Is there some reason you and James are discussing my sex life?
Okay, all right, easy Don Juan. We were actually talking about our own sex life, so.
Oh, really?
Yep, or lack thereof.
Oh, I get it. So you want to take it to the next step with Danny? Is that it?
And we talked about it, but I don't think she's ready.
Well, if you want my 2 cents worth, and I've learned the hard way. If something's worth having, it's worth waiting for, right? But it's easy for me to say. My wait-in's tonight, boys.
Oh, hey, that's right. Star came by earlier about those plans you wanted her help with.
Plans?
Something about Capricorn?
Oh yeah, I just saw her. Did you know she went to see Cole today?
You know, I think the person you're being unfair to is yourself.
I don't want to talk about that. I want to talk about your big night and help you get ready for it. Okay, so outfits, check. Reservations, confirmed, check. And condoms, check.
Although I think Ford's gonna be bringing his own because he said to wait for like 3 months.
I cannot believe that he's lasted this long. He has seriously surprised me these past few months.
I know. I mean,
He's actually stepped up and proved that he wants a real relationship and not just sex. He even got that job so he could make tonight really special.
He even wore that hot dog suit, which I must say is karma. That was really nice of him to help you watch Hope, though.
Star, you should have seen him with her. He was so amazing.
I'm really happy for you. Seems like you and Ford are the only ones that can actually have a normal, uncomplicated relationship.
Somebody was telling the truth before. You're the one that dragged her up to the lodge. You're the one who had the shotgun. You kept her there.
Yes, but I never was gonna hurt Marty. I just needed her out of the way for a little while so that I could tell you the truth.
I'm here now. Tell me now.
Please, John.
Tell me now.
Please.
Tell me. Come on. I want to hear you say it. I want to hear it. I want to hear you say it!
That man, Bimmel, he said that both of Clinton's daughters' DNA results were in that computer, Natalie's and mine.
We were worried Natalie's baby might be mine, so she had a paternity test. And she got her results the same day you got yours.
God,
Jessica, you don't know how happy I was when we found out your test results showed that the baby was mine. So we thought.
What about Natalie's? What about Natalie's?
Her test. She told me that her test showed that John was the father of hers. You don't know how relieved I was.
Say it. Say the words. Say it!
You're not the father of my baby, Brody is.
Does Brody know?
No. He and Jessica were so happy when they found out he was the father of Jessica's babies. Oh,
But he isn't.
we know that now. But God, I didn't want to take anything away from him and Jess, or you especially. So I just told Brody that the paternity test said that you were the father. And I wanted that to be true. I wanted it so badly. I even convinced myself sometimes that it was true.
But it isn't. You've been passing his kid off as mine since you got the results of that test. You made me go through all this. I went through it with you. The pregnancy and the christening and going to the classes. I felt I took the bait every time. I took the bait, and like an idiot, I fell for it. I fell in love with that kid.
I'm so sorry, Joe. I'm so sorry I didn't want this to happen.
You didn't want it to happen? You don't get to decide. You don't get to decide this. You're just like your dad. You know, you're not God, Natalie. You're not God, and neither is Clint.
Joey, where are you? Please call me. I'm getting worried. Joey? Oh.
You look so happy to see me.
I can't find Joey. He never showed up last night. I've left him a ton of messages.
Well, he probably went somewhere after the party and crashed someplace else.
This is your hotel room. How did you get this?
I hope so. But it's more likely that he's with Kelly.
Kelly?
She's in love with him, Cutter.
So,
despite all of the things that Kelly's done to me, all the mean and manipulative things, sometimes I just think maybe I should give Joey back the engagement ring. Give him and Kelly a chance to see if there's anything still there.
even if there is, I mean, they couldn't make it work last time.
I know. Kelly really hurt Joey. I mean, she fooled around with his brother behind his back. I could never do that to him. I could never betray Joey like that.
Of course you could.
I love him so much. I've never felt this way. And you know what? I was actually almost glad when his father disinherited him, because it meant that it was just the two of us, that we only had each other. And that's all I need. That's all I want.
Wait, Star saw Cole today?
Yeah, she went to Statesville.
Some way to spend your Valentine's Day.
Oh, that's why she seems so scattered. It's probably pretty hard for her every time she says goodbye to him.
I think this time was a little harder than others. But maybe she'll tell you about it sometime. I'm gonna get ready to go.
At least someone's getting lucky tonight.
Why didn't you tell me about Natalie?
I wanted to. I tried to, but you had just been to hell and back with Mitch, and I didn't want to put...
I had a right to know, Brody! Don't you think it killed me to tell you about Ford?
Of course, I know it did.
I put our relationship at risk, and I hated myself for that, but I could not keep a secret like that from somebody that I loved!
I know how badly you felt, Jessica, but you didn't have to, and you shouldn't have, but...
But what? What?
But this was different!
How?
It wasn't just our relationship at stake. It was John and Natalie's, and more importantly, it was yours and Natalie's. You were sisters. Natalie was afraid that if you knew she'd... If we had been together, that you would never be able to forgive her.
I'm such an idiot. All those times, Marty tried to warn me about the amnio, which you hid from me. Now I know why, because you wanted to have a paternity test.
John, I wanted to tell you.
But you didn't. You lied, Natalie. And you just kept on lying. You were never going to stop lying. How could you say you love me and trust me so little?
Trust? You're demanding trust and honesty
right now,
from me?
I think I
because that would
deserve a
make
little.
everything so much better, right, John? Come on! We both know that you wouldn't have been able to accept the truth.
What are you saying?
If I had come to you and said that this baby was another man's baby, would you have welcomed him as your own? I just don't understand. Someone's been taping me?
Unbelievable.
I thought...
You thought if you put a hidden camera in Aubrey's hotel room that you'd finally get some dirt on her?
No, that drive was not...
This wasn't what you were hoping to find, was it? No, you were looking for something a little bit more damning.
I think I better go.
Is that why you lured me into the storage room? So that Rex could come in and set that up?
Oh my God, you're gonna be so scared there for a second. How did you do that?
I've been carrying around the drive that we made for damage control. I knew it was a long shot, but I was hoping I could switch it out with the original.
Oh, baby, that was more than a long shot.
Yeah, I know. I saw Clint give Kelly a drive, and I knew it had to be the one that could take us down.
So it was Clint who was taping me, not Kelly.
Obviously. Otherwise, Kelly would have known it was on the video.
Well, what she got should definitely keep her out of my hair from now on.
There's still one more obstacle.
I never knew how manipulative you could be. No, I'm tired of listening to you. Tired of you trashing Aubrey, tired of your fake apologies. Those things you said to me in the storeroom.
I meant them.
And they got to me. I started to think. But now I'm glad I saw what I did. I was confused for a minute. But what you've done and what I saw reminded me why I could never feel that way about you again. And why I want to spend the rest of my life with Aubrey.
So I heard you asked Danny where she and Nate were going to go for Valentine's Day. Did she tell you?
She wasn't sure. I'm assuming they'll go out somewhere.
I'll call her and find out. We'll make a reservation wherever it was.
Oh, you mean this isn't our entire Valentine's Day extravaganza?
I'm serious.
Todd, Danny doesn't want or need us chaperoning her. She's not a child anymore, okay?
I must have missed the day she got her AARP card.
Listen, we had a talk. All right? You can trust her.
I always trust my daughters. It's the men in their lives I don't trust.
I'm thinking of teaching myself poker.
Oh yeah, to keep yourself distracted.
Distracted?
From wanting to do it with Danny. Dude.
What are you gonna do on Valentine's Day?
Well, I had plans with Michelle, but now...
Hey, guys, hit me up for a second. Which one?
That one.
You both are useless. Thank you.
I'll be in the shower. So, what about you? Any plans?
I know what I'm not going to be doing.
Oh, I'm glad you're still here.
Okay, come on in.
Sorry.
Oh, okay. I'll give you guys privacy. And we have things to talk about.
Hey, is Ford here?
Yeah, he's getting ready for his date. Why?
Because I just found out that he's the father of my cousin Jessica's baby.
The thought of you and Natalie together, I feel sick. And Marty, she was trying to tell me. She knew and she was trying to tell me.
I wanted to tell you. I didn't want you to hear it from Marty. I wanted you to hear it from me first. I didn't want you to be blindsided like I just was, finding out our son isn't mine.
I know, Brody. I know you're suffering here too.
In a couple of minutes, I went from being a father to not being one. I had a son, and now I don't.
When Brody didn't know whether he was the father of Jessica's baby, you said you couldn't accept another man's child as your own. Those were your exact words.
Wow. You're actually gonna try to put this on me?
John, I was scared. When I found out I was pregnant, I was so scared I considered having an abortion because I didn't want to have the wrong man's baby, but I wanted this. I wanted us. I wanted this family. And I knew that you wanted a child too. I knew how sad you were when you lost the baby. I love you. I wanted to give this to you.
He's not mine! He's not mine. You can't just give me another man's child.
Liam is Brody's child by blood. Johnny's your son.
So, what do you think?
I think he's not going to be able to make it past the appetizers.
Yeah, well, that's the plan. Star, I'm really sorry that this night didn't turn out the way that you thought it would. I still can't believe that Michelle and James are serious.
I'm serious enough that I don't want to get between them. I just want to get it out of my head, okay? Because I don't want to be home thinking about James while he's out with another girl.
Wait, what? Say that again?
Ford, your brother is the father of Jessica Brennan's baby.
But I know that there was a paternity
No,
test.
it was doctored.
How do you know?
Apparently, it all came out at Jessica's wedding today. All this crazy stuff went down, and it's gonna be all over the news if my father has anything to say about it.
I especially don't trust those Ford boys. Look what the oldest one did to Jessica.
I can't believe he's the father of Jessica's baby.
Well, I gotta tell you, I feel a little sorry for him.
It's a horrible situation for everyone, but that surprises me.
Why does it surprise you?
That you feel sorry for him.
Well, some other man was gonna raise his son. Call the wrong man daddy. Guess I can relate.
Yeah.
Perfect. Got the headline already?
Oh, Todd, I really wish you wouldn't.
What? Yeah. What? Okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. Thank you.
I thought you had the headline already. Todd?
Oh, no. Briggs can handle that.
You know what? You're right. This place sucks.
And you suck. Let's get the hell out of here.
What? Out of Lambview?
It's Valentine's Day, isn't it?
Well, yeah, probably for another, I don't know, 6 hours or so?
Let's get the hell out of here. I'll fuel up the jet. We'll go to New York. I'll be romantic. We'll kiss on the top of the Chrysler Building.
You mean on the top of the Empire State Building?
Yeah, whatever. Let's just get out of here.
I can't believe this. Are you sure, Danny? Ford's a father.
James, you used all the body scrub.
Oh, hey Danny, what's up?
Clint saw the original footage, which means he knows we're not brother and sister, and he knows what we're up to. So once he cleans up his mess, he's gonna come after us.
Then we better hurry things along. You don't understand.
No, I understand. You're not the person I thought you were.
I didn't do what you think I did. There's something you need to see, okay?
Joey, I just had the greatest idea. Why don't we get married right now?
What are we gonna do, Jess?
I don't know. I don't know. I can't even think straight. I have to go home. I have to go home with my baby.
Your baby. Right.
Liam is your son.
Natalie, I don't have a son.